Good morning, I'm Mr. Gulla, and we're here at Sandston Elementary. This is my second grade class, and today we're happy to welcome you to show our number talk and calendar time. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to write our question on the board for today, and I want you to think about it and give me your quiet thumbs up when you have your answer. So let's do... just like usual. So quiet thumbs up when you have it. And make sure everybody has time to think. Got it? I saw you using a strategy. Okay, Savannah, what did you get? 48. Okay. I see a me too. I see some respectful disagrees also. Austin, do you want to?
47.
You have a comment? You think 47? Okay. I see a couple of agrees. Okay. Well, I'm going to start with any other comments. I'm going to start. Taylor?
I like how I agree with your answer.
No, you agree with what Austin said. Okay. I'm going to start with and you respectfully disagree. All right. I'm going to. And you think it's 48? Okay. So we have a couple of 48s and a couple of 47s. So I'm going to let Savannah, since I called on you first, I'm going to let you start, and we'll see if we get to 48, or we'll see if you need to change your answer along the way. Okay? So what strategy did you use, or how can you tell me how you solved it?
I took away a 10 from 38.
You took away a 10 from 38? Okay, so did you take all the 10s or just one 10? All the 10s. So you got 30, okay.
And then I got 40.
How did you get your 40?
Out of 38.
Out of 38? How did you get to 40?
First I did 30 and then plus 9.
Oh, okay. So you did 30 plus 9.
And then I took away.
Did you get 39?
Yeah. And
Okay.
then I got the 8 out of 38 and then I used that.
Okay. And then did you count on? Did you use your counting on strategy? Can you do it for me? 39, 40.
40, plus 10.
39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 45, 46. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that gets you to 47 or 48? Okay, so Savannah thinks it's 48. Austin, I called on you second, so I'm going to have you do your strategy, and we'll see what we get. And then maybe we can decide as a class whether or not we think it's 48 or 47.
I took 2 from the 9 to make 40.
Oh, okay, so you started with 9 plus 38, and you took 2 out of the 9, and you moved them over here to make 40. Okay.
And I had 8 more, then I had 7 more left.
Okay, you had 7 left. So then what'd you do?
Then
So I love what you did here. You took your 2 and made a 40, and here's your 40, and then you had your 7 left. So did you just add your 7 and your 40 together? So what'd you end up with?
47.
47, okay. So Austin's pretty sure it's 47. Do you guys have any comments for Austin? Before we take another strategy, any comments, Mahi?
I like what you say.
She likes what you said about your strategy. Does anybody remember what that strategy is called? We've talked about this one before. Taylor, do you remember?
Bridge.
It's like bridging. It's like bridging 10. This one is more like splitting. Mackenzie?
Compensation.
Compensation. That's what we've been talking about.
I used our new one. Yeah.
Compensation. Yeah, you did, because you took a piece from here and you put it over here to make a 10, which makes the math a little bit easier. Okay. Sure, you can do your strategy, Taylor, and then I'm going to give you guys a challenge problem. This one was a little bit tough, but I'm going to give you an even harder one. But we still haven't figured out whether or not we're going to go with 47 or 48. So go ahead.
So I took the 30 from the 38.
All right, so let me write the problem again. 9 plus 38. So Taylor took the 30 out, okay?
And then I did 9. And then what I did is I took 1 out of the 8.
Okay, you took 1 away from the 8. Mm-hmm.
And then so I took the 9 and so I did 9 plus 30. I did 9 plus 30.
Okay, so we'll come back to that trick with the 8, right? So you did 9 plus 30?
Yes.
Okay, 9 plus 30, and you got 39. So far it looks a lot like what Savannah did here.
And then
You still have your 8.
And then I took 1 out of the 8.
All right, so now here's the difference. Taylor's going to take 1 from her 8.
And that makes 7.
Mm-hmm.
So
What'd you do with that 1?
I put the 1 onto the 9.
Mm-hmm. So she did her plus 1 like this, and what'd that give you?
A 10.
Yeah, a 10, but
It made a 40.
yeah, it made it into a 40. So now you also have a 40 plus 7, just like Austin ended up with.
And then that equals 47.
That equals 47. So anybody have a comment on Taylor's strategy? Or maybe you want to talk about what strategy she used? Mackenzie?
Splitting?
She did. She did splitting up here.
I like what you said about your.
Yeah, she likes your strategy. Okay, Savannah, what do you think? Do you want to stick with 48, or do you think it might be 47? You think it's probably 47? I think what happened is when you did your counting on, remember counting on is an awesome strategy when we use 1, 2s, or 3s, but when you have to count on 8 times, it can make it easy to make mistakes. But I love what you did here about your splitting strategy. That was really good thinking. All right, so hey, she did great. That was a great splitting strategy. All right, now that was your easy warm-up one. Now I have to give you a challenge problem. And you know I like to leave the original one up, so you can see how I change it. I'm going to leave the 9 the same. I'm going to leave the 8 the same, but I'm going to change our tens places a little bit. I'm going to give you, see if you can handle 29 plus 58. Now, I know those are big numbers, but think and use your strategies. I bet you can figure this out. It's okay. You did great. That was an awesome splitting strategy. Savannah, you were super close. All right, I see 1 thumbs up. I see Aaron has a thumbs up. I see Austin's using the strategy. He's looking at our hundreds chart. Ian's working it out. And Taylor is thinking. You got it? You got your answer? And Josie, you have an answer too? Okay. Let's see. Wesley. What do you
I think it's 77.
77. All right. I see some respectful disagrees. Aaron? What do you think?
87.
Aaron says
Actually, I agree with that.
87. Oh, you want to change it? All right, we can cross it out, and I can move you over here to 87. See, lots of agrees. Any other final answers before we take a strategy? Okay. Well, Wesley, I called on you first. I know you changed your answer, but why don't you walk me through what you did, and let's see what happens.
I took away the 2. I took away the 20 from 29 and the 50 from 58.
Okay. I love that you said 20 instead of 2 and 50 instead of 5. Did you add these together?
Mm-hmm.
And what'd you get?
70.
Okay, that's a great start. I know you guys recognize this strategy too. And what did you do next?
I added the 9 to the 70.
Oh, you added the 9. Okay, you added the 9 to the 70. All right.
And then
Can you tell me what you got?
got 79.
Thanks. So then all you have left is this 8.
I added the 8 and it made 87.
All right. You just knew it was 87?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because if you add any number to 9, it's not a 10, and if you add it, it takes away 1.
You know that trick with the 9 where you like add 10 and take away 1. That's a good trick, and Mackenzie says she knows it too. Okay, well that's a great start. And what strategy did he use? Any comments for Wesley?
I think he used.
Hold on, Mackenzie, you've answered a couple times already. So Taylor, what do you think he used?
I think he used compensation.
Compensation when we take a piece out.
Really?
He definitely used this splitting strategy that you like to use too, right? Yeah. So splitting. All right, Aaron, I called on you second. Did you have a strategy that you wanted to share?
I'm not really sure if I kind of forgot what my strategy was.
You don't have to name it, but can you tell me how you solved it? Or you forgot how you solved it? Okay, that's all right. All right, well, I have time for one more, and then we're going to move to calendar time. So one more strategy. Taylor, I'm going to let Mahi go this time.
Okay.
Mahi, what'd you do?
I just kind of did like Wesley, but at the end I did different.
So you did it kind of like Wesley, you used splitting in the beginning, and then you did something different at the end?
Yeah.
So you did 20 plus 50 equals 70, and then what did you do with your 9 and your 8?
And then I plus 9 like Wesley.
So you added 9 like Wesley, and you got 79, and then what did you do?
And then I just got 8.
Okay.
I wanted to make 10, so I broke I took 1 from the 8, and then I added to that.
Uh-huh.
And that makes 80 then.
So that makes 80.
And then I got left 7, and then I did 80 plus
Awesome.
87.
So what a neat way that you guys both used splitting in the beginning, and then at the end you guys had a different way of dealing with the 9. And this is that compensation part. Yeah. You've been really excited about saying that. So this is it. This is the compensation part right here. Compensation is when you take a piece of one number and you use it to make the rest of the problem a lot easier for you guys. Compensation. So that was really good. A lot of great strategies. You have one more comment? I don't have time for a strategy. Do you have a comment for anybody? I bet I know what strategy that you wanted to use though, right? Was it stacking?
It was stacking.
Yeah, it was stacking, I bet. Well, let me erase this and let's get ready for a calendar time. All right, so here, you do the pointing and I'll do the talking for you, okay? Stand off to the side so everybody out here can see you.
Do your
Okay?
accent, Mr. Gulla.
Not this time. All right, guys, today is Friday, March 9th, 2018. Wonderful, thank you. All right, Liam, can you go around and write the date on the board like we usually do, or you can go right past me? So Liam's going to write today's date. We don't want to have to write out Friday, March 9th, 2018 every time, even though I do it in our morning letters. So Liam does the abbreviated version. He does the short version. Thank you, Liam. That was great. If you come back over here and you're going to add to our hundreds chart. You've got some work to do today because our hundreds chart over here, or our place value chart, is going to need some changes. You know what to do? Let me get you an eraser. So it's the 110th day of school today. So Liam has some. I know Liam has some work to do. He's going to. Yeah, he has to regroup those ones, right? So he did a great job so far. Yep, and don't forget to erase your ones. Yep. Good work, Liam. And then can you change our money also? Because we're going to add some money too. And then we'll go over it.
We could put a dime.
Can you erase the 0?
Erase the 0 too. Because you need to write in a 10 for 10 cents. All right. And Liam, here's a penny. And what can we do now that we have another penny? What can we do, guys? Savannah?
Oh, you can make it into a...
We can regroup those pennies into a nickel. So, did you put the penny up already? So we can regroup those 5 pennies into a nickel. So you want to go ahead and do that?
And then we're good.
Raise your hand. I know, you're very excited. Kelly?
And then we'll get dime.
We can regroup those 2 nickels into a dime. Is she right?
Yeah.
Yep. So, see, I told you I had a lot of work for you today. Here you go. Here's your dime. Awesome. Okay. So Liam, you did an awesome job. Thank you. And I'll take the marker. And let's take a look at what he's done up here for us today. We've got, when we look at our hundreds chart, we have our one group of 100, and we have our 1, 10, and we have no ones today. So we have 100 and 10, right?
Hey, Mr. Gulla,
Yes?
it is such thing as the 200 days school. No.
I don't think we ever get to 200 days of school, sorry. All right, and then we have our money. So let's count our money together, guys, and then I'll let you sing the song afterwards. We have
Yay.
25, 50, 75, $1, and then we have $1.10. So we have $1, and then we know that the decimal point, our little point means and, so we have $1.10. Okay, one time we'll do the song. 25, 50, 75, $1. If you don't remember, your teacher's gonna holler. Thanks for joining us at Sandston Elementary this morning. I hope you enjoyed our number talk and I hope you learned a little bit about addition strategies.